what are some things that if I were starting on YouTube today and I was in it for the long term, but I wanted some people to see my stuff, maybe like a tip or two that would get you started. What's the most important things to do when you're launching something new in order to get that audience to find you? Anyone who wants to jump in first?
I think what we learned pretty quickly is that you can't think of it like television. Television is passively consumed media, and YouTube thrives on being shared. It's very active media. And so what I didn't know in the beginning was you have to be very particular when you're titling your video. You can't just, like we were, in the beginning we were just, it was, the headline of our video was show title, and then the name of the episode or the episode number. And what we realized is you have to think of SEO when you're posting every video. How's this going to search? Is there anything compelling in the title? Like action titles are better than, like with the Mad Men episode, it was, rather than just saying, All-Star Celebrity Bowling with John Hamm, it was, John Hamm is perfect, even at bowling. And so that just kind of, like people are like, what? Why? What the hell? And so it's just, it's a little more active, and since his name is first, it's going to search well when people are searching on Google or YouTube. So I think that was probably one of the single most important, the single most important thing I've learned is titling videos is everything.
Yeah, also I would, titling too, but also thumbnails. I always say like YouTube thumbnails is just as important as like an album cover. Like people see it first, and you really have to make it really engaging, really eye-catching, because again, like what Tim said, you're competing with so many different videos, and if you really want to stand out, you have to make sure that your thumbnail is my opinion, like if it's someone's face, you have to make sure it's really big, and there's like a title on it, the colors are really bright, really eye-catching. So thumbnails are really important.
I agree wholeheartedly with what they're saying. I mean, the titling and the thumbnails, very, very important. We have a little bit of a different situation as well. Those things are top of the list for us of what we need to do as well to get views. The things, though, that have also helped us in addition is other social media, obviously. I mean, we have the luxury of, Jimmy having a couple million Twitter followers. We have our show Twitter is, up there as well. Not as much as Jimmy. We use Facebook, we use abc.com, we use GetGlue. We started aggregating all of our social media, YouTube included. There's a new site we're going to be using called flip2.com, which is FLIPTU. Shameless plug, but we're going to start using that, and I think the curators of that set up a code for all of you to try it. It's called, just use the code Google and try Flip2. But, we were able to use all those things. And one other thing, we were talking in the green room about this, and I didn't mention it to you, but, mainstream PR has also helped us a lot. I mean, you don't think about doing that sometimes for a YouTube channel, but our PR team is constantly we use our YouTube links for everything. So we're constantly putting out our YouTube links in PR and press releases and all these things. I mean, some of our biggest views come from the Huffington Post, Entertainment Weekly, Hollywood Reporter, places like that we're pushing it out to.
But at the core of it, though, it's still about the quality of the content. Like, Absolutely. It doesn't matter. I have 1.6 million followers on Twitter and 1 million followers on Google+. But if I post a video to them that no one's interested in, they're not going to watch it. Like it's still, you can, we have the luxury of kind of throwing it up in front of people's faces. But if the content isn't authentic and good, and in our case, funny or entertaining, then no one's going to care.